arms and fundamentally doubles the strength of your sword swing. Also makes it a lot easier to aim. Not to say that there's not merit to fighting with a sword and, well, technically a shield, but a buckler more specifically. Bucklers in fighting behave a lot more like a dagger than an actual, shield. It is for punching your enemy, or try to stab me real quick.
In the tummy?
Oh, the tummy works. Or if you catch a blade on the edge of the buckler, you can actually use it to steer where the blade goes. So if you, as we're going, follow me down. Stabbing. Follow me with your feet. With your feet. And now, if I retreat slower there, that allows me to move in with the sword.
Interesting.
That actually rang rather nicely.
Like a bell. Sound like a flame.
Not like a bell. Again, much louder than I thought it would be. Tell me, are you familiar with the concept of a flow?
A flow? Not yet. Sir William has not gotten me that far yet.
Alright, then we're going to try it then. Also, just so all of you do know, this is the pre-show to the show. But I'd be grateful that you'll be watching me sword work all the same. So the flow in martial training is the concept of fighting in slow motion while keeping martial intent. So, for instance, it's a way of learning response without risking life. I strike for your head, you block me here. Now you go there, and that opens me to come in with my buckler.
Didn't see that.
One of those advantages of having something in your other hand. A glove? A glove does work. See, something that most folk don't know about a lot of arming swords is that even in a context of warfare, what you have is not what I meant!
Oh God! I thought he was going to run you through. I think it is time for us to begin, Sir Logan.
Oh, fairly well.
Well met all, it is I, the right and honourable Lord Sheriff of Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire and the Royal Wood. And it is an honour to have you all here, learning that of the skill of the blade. Wish not to shake my hand. Very good, very good. And this is the rest of my crew.
Good day, all. I be Lord Private Sackville, Chancellor of the Exchequer, His Majesty's Exchequer. God save the King.
God save the King.
Hi.
Good eye again. I be Lorcan Hawkwood, Master of Arms in this shire, and also Master of the Butt. And that means archery. More specifically, that is what we call the mound that you do shoot arrows into.
I be Squire to Sir William Marshall, the greatest knight in all the lands, Cedric of Jasper's Gale.
Aye, well speaks, Edwin.
Now, good gentles, we are here because we are beset on all sides by Robin of Locksley and his merrymakers. So, we need more constables, you see. That is what you are all here for. You are to become new constables. But before you become new constables, you need to take the oath of Nottingham. Are you ready to take the oath?
Aye.
Most well. I'll need you to stand and raise your right palm. Then repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
I state thy name.
I state thy name.
Shall uphold the laws of Nottingham.
Shall uphold the laws of Nottingham.
Shall keep the sheriff close to my heart.
Shall keep the sheriff close to my heart.
Shall seek out and uproot the machinations of the affairs of merriment where'er they doth take hold upon our humble tabernacle.
We'll seek out the merrymakers' tabernacle.
and shall do whatever the sheriff doth say.
Whatever the sheriff doth say.
Accolades to our new constable. Well met. I take rest. And now that you are constables, you need to learn to defend yourselves. So I will give it back to that Sir Lorcan to teach you all the way of the blade.
Aye, very well. Well, I'll finish the thought from before after the fact. We're going to start from ground one. Now, importantly, this is a sword.
enough. We're making great progress.
Now, a sword can be broken down into a few different parts when you're looking at it. What I have is an arming sword, commonly called a short sword. Now, you have the foible, or the weak of your blade. This, where if you are in a bind, Cedric, if you would not mind pressing on my little knife, right there, push down. Alright, that is where you're weakest in the bind, but also where you're closest to your opponent when you're swinging your sword. Alright, then you have the fort, or the strong of your blade. Conversely, when you are blocking something in structure, that's where you're going to have the most strength when you're being struck. You would not mind right about there. Alright, now, even though Cedric here has the longer sword, he cannot push my blade down because I have structure and he's on the place that's closest to me hand. Then, you have the quillions, or the keels, depending on how fancy you're feeling that day. These function to guard your hand, but also can be used in a form of martial strikes keyed in by a move that we will cover later. Last, you have your handle and your pommel. Each part of the blade as deadly as the rest in the right situation.
Well, I believe Cedric, a squire to that Grand Knight of Sir William Marshall, must already know such things. Do you wish to learn mayhap a more advanced...
Oh, you have indeed. Sir William will be most proud of me.
Well, do you know of which that you would wish to learn? Put your mind to it, Sir Lawton.
Well, as our good squire did mention before, a gloved hand can work wonders when performing defensive maneuvers.
Gloved hand.
As I were speaking of before, when it comes to actual warfare, a lot of arming swords were not actually sharpened. What you had was you had a smith who would be given an order to make, say, 30 iron blades, or steel blades, depending on what you had at hand at the time. Then they would make those, ship them off without sharpening them. So, especially when you have like our good Vikinger folk up on the hill, you have situations where, I'm going to move my buckler to the side for this one, you prefer to fight with one hand open rather than fighting with a hard parry or a shield in your offhand. This allows you to do several things. Do try to strike me from where you do fancy. From there, you can block normally, get a structured block, and now I can either grab his hands, finish him with my pommel strike, or, if I prefer, I could grab his sword.
Didn't expect that.
Not only would you normally have a gloved or gauntleted hand to do so, but a blade's not really going to cut you that bad if it isn't able to move in your grip. Try to pull that out of the grip. In retrospect, I actually could have been holding this a lot sturdier. I can feel it slipping a little. But the point being, he's really pulled. I mean, that would do it.
Well done, Cedric. I believe in you.
Well done, Master Cedric. I think now would be a good time to move on to using the quillions. So now we're going to talk about a couple techniques, those being half-swording, which is what it's called, and this is usually done with a long sword. It's a little less effective with something this small. But size is not everything, as I've been told. So you have half-swording, which is where you reinforce a block with your hand holding the blade. Again, that's not going to cut in if it's not able to run through the blade like such. Then you have what's known in German as either Mordhausen, or, as I prefer to call it, Mordschlag! The mortal strike. This was primarily used for punching through either rivet mail or chain mail that somebody might be wearing. It's not going to do a lot against a plate, but it gives you a fair amount of control over your opponent's blade. Now, Cedric, cut to the, let's say, right arm. That would be your right arm. One moment, please. There we are. That'd be my right arm.
The twist is the most important moment.
Now, from here, what you may do is using your keons or quillions, again depending on how fancy you want to be, may guide your opponent's blade out of the way and throw it. In that, transferring to my Mordschlag grip. One moment, let's switch back around.
See what I told you? The twins. Very important.
Very important.
Switch around, and then, on 3, we're going to shout Mordschlag. Prepared?
Nice.
Almost 3 seconds off. 1, 2, 3, Mordschlag! And that would be the part where he died.
Cedric.
There is one small problem with this, and that is if that does work, and that is if it is blocked competently, my opponent now has a lever to pull my sword out of my hands. That works.
We found the lever. Well done, well done. We'll make a knight of you yet.
I have 2 swords now.
Oh, you have 2 swords, I have no swords. I am truly at a disadvantage. Now, let us see. Alas, we're going to use the horseradish I had this morning for this part. I'll figure it out later.
Those merrymakers do bring strange things to them.
But I would like me blade back, and I'm not terribly worried about Master Cedric's wooden sword. So, perhaps we shall... Yeah, that works. There we are. I'll take the wooden sword for this one. Now that I have a longer blade, Master Cedric, do cut for my pate, my crown up there. From here, if I block his weak with my strong, I may guide down, crossing, brace it, one moment, let's turn around. I have both blades.
A third twist.
You can see where my keons are locked upon the blade of my opponent. Using this, grabbing in with my arm, I may leverage the weight of my full back to pull forth his blade from him. I have both swords now, although you did hand me one, so it is only fair that I do give that back to you.
Well done, Sir Lorcan, but I wish for the good people of Nottingham to see the most important maneuver that there could possibly be. That, where you run headlong at your opponent like that of a mad chicken.
Mad chicken.
Fairly well. This, in truth, I did witness in a tournament of arms I participated in, where the best combatant thither, one Harry Maguire, did take his blade, place it into his pommel, place it upright like this, and facing it behind his back, put it over his shoulder, and then ran at his opponent headlong.
Well done. Good people of Nottingham, put your eye to this, for if we spy that of Robin of Locksley about in the field, I will say, cohort, assemble! And you ought to make this position and run headlong at the foe like a mad chicken, aye? Well done, Sir Lorcan.
Thank you, Rick, you can stop.
Sheriff, now that we are comported upon our weapons and such, might we talk about the taxation of the town?
Lord Vibert, I can always trust you to bring forth the matters of most importance.
Of course. But you see, as I did count the kingdom's coin, I did notice Nottingham was a bit short. So perhaps...
We're average height here.
Well, we have a new cohort with us. We should pry their minds for what it is we should take this day, aye? Good gentlemen, is there anything that we should, what else should we tax this day, aye? Lord Vibert, why don't you then begin with a thought?
I do believe we shall strive a taxation upon those who do have grey hair.
Double tax the elderly, and
double tax.
Tax the children, aye, grand thought. Any others, aye?
Wait, does that mean to take the children as the tax, or...?
Yes. We'll have plenty of squires for the archery tournament. Any ideas on what to tax?
Cut the soldier's pay.
Apologies, Sir Lorcan. Happy Sheriff today.
We be under contract, if you do recall.
Well, we'll discuss later, aye? Any others? Sir Lorcan, I put your mind to it.
Perhaps a tax in which the earnings of one over a year be measured, and then fair sum be paid from such, to the Commonwealth.
Ridiculous. Cedric, I thought.
We tax them of their ability to be taxed.
Nay.
What?
We're going somewhere completely afoul. Lord Margaret, set us back straight, alright?
Tax for every pair of shoe owned.
Oh, every pair of shoe. Not only every pair of shoe, but every step upon the village green.
Every step of
Oh, Sir Hawkins, would you wish to try again?
Very well. Perhaps a tax upon those that look o'er-haggardly against their own demeanour.
Oh.
Encourage upkeep of oneself.
Ah, yes, inspire that of cleanliness. It is wise. Cedric,
Oi.
another.
We tax them of their left canine.
Oh.
A tooth or a hound?
Oi.
We shall set you with this pair of pliers. Very devious, that. He's getting, we're getting somewhere with it. Does this sate you, Lord Margaret?
I believe this does. However, Sheriff, I do believe there may be an issue
What be this?
if we are to have such a large sum taxation upon the town. Will not Robin of Locksley and his merry band come about to take the taxes?
I have made preparations for such. Right thither. Lord Margaret, would you fetch that of the wanted ball? Good gentles, we must make certain, a new cohort, that the people of Nottingham do know that Robin of Locksley is an outlaw not to be trusted, so that they cannot get in our way this festival day. I have but one problem. I have forgotten what Robin of Locksley looked like. I'm not good with that of scribing portraits, you see. Lord Vibert, you have such things? Good gentles, I require your assistance. Do any of ye know what Robin of Locksley doth look like? Nay? Any of you?
A fox.
Somewhat like into a fox. Would you wish to just put an outline of Locksley's face upon the wanted board? What is your name?
Julie.
Julie, accolades to Julie. Constable Julie, I can always trust upon you. Pointy ears, I'm seeing such. Oh, that is an outlaw from the woods I have spied. Oh, well done. Constable Julie.
A fine vulpine Eddie do have.
Locksley hath a body, does he not? Does anyone know what Locksley's torso doth look like? My lord, you know, John? Wishing to try? Very well. What is your name, my lord?
Sir Dylan.
Sir Dylan,
Very tall,
He's tall. I just known he is tall.
Very tall. I thought Little John were the tall one.
Nay, that is a misnomer, huh?
very large. That is the rough shape of him.
Oh, well done.
Well drawn indeed.
I've always said he's a bit of a potato man, Does anyone...
I feel as though we'd be missing some arms.
Aye, limbs, any limbs of the soul. You, my lord. You
And
must
how
know
many
about
arms?
Limbs. How many does he have?
Hope two.
At least? I think we should take one.
Right? He does use it too.
What is your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Accolades to Constable Andrew. Oh, aye. This is grand. I think I've seen it. Now I can start. Well done, Constable Andrew.
See, the best part is I can sort of feel on the canvas where they're drawing,
Aye.
but I don't know what's on here until I look.
Oh, it is grand.
Legs, Sheriff.
Maybe just feet or some such. I think we don't have room for all the legs.
So just the feet will truncate
What is your name?
Sierra.
Sierra, Constable Sierra.
Hey, huzzah!
No legs, just feet.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Make sure you get a good
He's got boots that are too fancy for one of his stature. I've always said. But well done, Constance. Aye, those are great. He's got heels, he does.
Quite a sporting shoe he wears.
We have a lot of room on the top. I think he has a quite large hat. Does anyone know what Loxley is? He's got like a very. I've seen him around with a chapeau that is too grand for one of his stature. Would you scribe a chapeau for us?
I can try.
Yeah. What is your name?
Well,
Caitlin.
Caitlin, actually.
hi, huzzah! In many ways to wear a chapeau.
Oh, he's got a feather. Aye. Oh, well done. Accolades to Constable Kate.
Oh, very well drawn.
Sheriff,
Aye.
I do forget what Robin of Locksley does wield.
Oh, he wields something. Is it a hammer? An axe? I forget. Any good gentles? You there. What Robin of Locksley wield? A flute or a bow? Would you scribe for us a flute or a bow upon this? What is your name? Salia? Sonia, accolades to Oh, there's the bow. I may have some flute as well. Oh, he's on the fletching. Wonderful, Sonia. Well done, well done. Now there is a man I've seen in these lanes before. Oh, it's missing something. Cedric, what is... It's almost there. Perhaps some heraldry?
Some sort of liveliness.
Magic.
Magic.
Wings.
Wings? Good gentles, do any of you know what Loxley's doth have wings? Any of you?
I do.
Cedric, you wish to describe
Oh, yeah.
Very well. Good. Four. So William Marshall has really gifted us with your presence, Cedric. Good to have you here.
I was gonna say that explains how he gets around the woods so well, but I figure he can't fly with those.
It's missing but one final touch, he thinks.
More wings?
Yeah.
That's like his four wings.
Good day. Sheriff, I be Naibordu.
Naibordu.
That's right. I am a horseradish procurer. That's right. Do you need a horseradish? Got a fine sample for you right here.
I think I'm all set this morning myself.
Fresh out the ground.
Fresh out the ground.
That's right.
Have you spied Loxley this day? I'm in need.
Loxley as in the Robin fellow?
The outlaw, yes, the hoodlum.
Oh, I've not seen him, but I could draw something. Oh, if you like. That's right. Would you hold this one?
Suppose I shall. Just,
all right.
This is a small shillelagh. Did you bring a weapon into my festival? Nay, that is that a turnip?
It's a horseradish. He said dirt.
It's dirt.
John Little?
No.
I've drawn an onion.
Done what?
There you are, sir.
Very well.
I'm curious, George. I'm a monkey.
Sheriff, I must say to you, today is a very important day, my lord.
Aye?
For it be opposite day. Aye. Keep that all in your heads, right?
Very well.
Perfect. Oh,
Wait,
may
would
I
that not
not
mean to
have
keep
your
it out of
scratch
the
back?
air?
Fair enough. Just do not use it as a club, aye?
You might want to fix
I blame that for
All right, I'm away.
Well, I believe it is Loxley that we have fully comported here. Put it upon the boards so that people may know that This visage is to be spied this day. He is not to be trusted.
Right here there.
Aye, that is well.
Good, you?
Oh, he said.
Well, good gentles, it seems that our time here is almost at close, but I wish for you to remember that Locksley and his merrymakers are up to trouble, and to keep your eyes out. And remember what Sir Lorcan hath taught you of the blade, aye? Because it is most important that you are...
And do remember your taxation.
Oh, of course, aye. We are to be gathering at 7 o'clock just here, collecting taxes. I shall. I'll take 1.
And I'll take 2.
And there's a man that will steal from you.
Oh, yeah, man.
If you do as we have done, we'll levy a taxation. Taxation, taxation, we'll levy a taxation, 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 and over your taxation! It's a delight to have you all here. Get forth, enjoy your festival, see all that there is to see this day.